lies with your communities. The only long-term solution for counter-poaching lies in community beneficiation, not awareness. Yes, awareness is also good. We need to go revolutionary on community projects and co-ownership. I'm not saying this to be politically correct. Then, of course, you look at your allies, your neighboring parts and your country. You look at international collaboration, and you've got to collapse crime networks, international crime networks. Simple and more in Kruger, on the basis of that rifle, we had to convert a Ranger Corps into an anti-poaching force. A lot of people writing these days talking about how military can you go. This is justifiable. They say now because there's a retired general, we have no option. You will perish in the bush of Africa unless you train your Rangers well and prepare them for the fact that you've seen. While we do that, to protect, to react, to become more proactive, we participate in the longer term, the technology development and in the demand reduction.
I would like to emphasize the fact that if we all join hands as equal partners in the management of wildlife conservation, wildlife populations threatened with extinctions will be saved and will increase going into the future. The new approach to recognize local communities as partners in the management of wildlife conservation and the receipt of both tangible and intangible benefits, recognizing their rights and land ownership and control of protected areas is welcomed by the people, but on the ground, not much is changed. Hence, the many civil defiance of conservation laws and regulations. Thank you.
The illegal wildlife trade is said to be one of the largest illegal trades after drugs, counterfeit goods, and human trafficking. So you can see the effect it might have. With a greater number of flights and with more and more low-cost carriers emerging, the scope for smuggling by air has increased, and large volumes are now being transported by air because it's fast and efficient. Changing buyer behavior in consumer countries is important, and as part of this approach, Traffic also sees cross-continental cooperation as a vital part of the concerted international response to the wildlife poaching crisis, along with supporting initiatives such as improved enforcement and more engagement with local communities directly impacted by poaching. And I'm not sure who's seen the movie Inception, but the idea behind it is that you will only change your behavior if you believe that you thought up the idea to change your behavior in the first place.
Every area of this kind of trail of activity needs to be addressed, and that involves obviously an international effort. And it's great to be in this forum with, I think, an audience and certainly speakers who are very much united in a common purpose, really. Wanting to sort of maintain the diversity of the wildlife around us, the beauty of it, but also the sustainability of that wildlife. We have a challenge fund. If there's any NGOs in the audience, we have a challenge fund, which we will soon be launching again, with another £5 million put by our Department for International Development to bring forward neat, smart ideas that can be developed and then can be used more widely throughout South Africa and Africa more widely.